Cluster sampling is one of the probability sampling methods. So here we need to understand why cluster sampling is required. At that point of view, if study units from natural groups, so here we need to understand natural groups of the population, there is no any artificial changes. So naturally if it available, or if an adequate list of the entire population is difficult to compile, in that case cluster sampling may be considered. Therefore, this involves selecting a random sample of a group or clusters. So clusters we can say group, or groups we can say clusters, and then looking at all study units within the chosen groups. So concept is here, in two-stage sampling, a random sample of clusters is selected. So first steps, we need to understand the select the clusters, and then within each cluster a random sample of study units. So if our clusters, for example, if our clusters were schools in India, for instance, we could begin by selecting a sample of schools followed by sample of 15 to 17 years old within each of schools, and cluster sampling is usually more economical than other types of probability sampling method. It saves both time and money. So for any kind of the research survey, it is very important, time and money. So for samples of the same size, however, it does produce a larger variance than simple random sampling. So these are the basic concept about cluster sampling, why it is required and when we can apply, and how we can apply cluster sampling methods